Hi, my loves. Welcome. This is going to be a really fast reading. I'm going to throw a collective out there. I miss you guys so much, so I feel like I need to. I hope everyone is doing so good. I hope everyone's kind of adjusting to the time and everything. I know it's kind of crazy right now and everyone's feeling really tired. That's something that I picked up big time. The whole energy of you might be experiencing crazy, major fatigue. Um, Give me 2 seconds. Sorry, I'm gonna pause it. Okay. Alright, my loves. I'm just gonna jump straight in because I feel like this energy has been a little bit all over the place. I hope everyone is, again, adjusting and doing well. When I went into the meditation of the collective, I kept picking up on regret. I just feel like there's a lot of regret in the space. Maybe regret for the things that we believed, for the things that maybe even you did. There's just this energy of I see it clearly now. I see my role in it. I see your role in it. I see how everything got to the point where it is now. And I think the thing that's a little bit fuzzy though is the thing that needs to happen next. There's a lot of I don't know if I'm allowed to. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can move like that. I don't know if that's in the cards or if that's right for me. There's just a lot of questioning of the self. So I feel like right now there needs to be some processing through that, of course. But I feel like when we are, personally, I believe that when we are in that space of not really knowing what to do is for a reason. I feel like the more information comes in will help you create the next formation that you want to manifest. But as of now, since it's not coming in, then don't worry about it, my love. I feel like sometimes the best way that we can show up and prove to the universe that we really do trust is, faith is that. My love, you kind of have to sit back and trust it a little bit. All right, let's see what's going on. 7 of Wands, 4 of Swords, 5 of Wands with the Knight of Cups. There's someone that's sitting for too long. I feel like they, okay, so there's someone that does know what they need to do. So that's, if you already know what you need to do and you're straight up procrastinating, that's not the same thing as what I'm saying. What I was describing is when we don't know what to do, when we flat out just feel like there's no way I can make a move right now, there's nothing that I can do, when we don't have any space to move at all, then it's not our choice, it's not an option. Sit down, sit still. But I am just picking up this energy that if you're able to move, if you're able to do something, if you do have, for example, this is just the example, okay? If there's a bill that you know you need to pay and you have the money, but you don't want to pay the money forward because you're afraid that more money will not come in, that is the block. That in itself is a block already, because there's very little lack of faith. Faith is, I pay this with the money that I have here because I know that if I didn't have this money, I would be begging for this money so that I'm able to pay for this. You know what I mean? I feel like there's a lot of readjusting when it comes to money, or there might be a little bit of a readjustment when it comes to appreciation for the things that you do have. And if you want to, the lifestyle that you have or something like that, because it feels like paying off the things that serve you or that give to you often is that energy of appreciation and gratitude. It's like giving over to whatever, to whatever gave to you, but only if the terms are being, how do I explain it? Only if it's being directed both ways, right? Because if the person is doing right by you, for example, back to that bill hold thing, if the light isn't on, then I'm not gonna go ahead and send the payment or pay, right? I'm not, if I don't use their services, and I'm not gonna just pay them. It has to be both ways. It has to be that I receive something and I am giving you something for it. It can't just be that I'm, you know what I mean? I hope I'm making myself clear, because I feel like there's an energy where it's been very much a one-way street, and now it's a need to bring it up and say, hey, at this point, we need to start seeing it this way, and I need to start receiving. The problem is a lot of the times when we've been givers for too long, we don't know where to receive. We don't know, how do I explain that? It feels overwhelming. It feels very overwhelming when someone tries to give to you. And I kind of feel like that's something someone wants to give to you. Someone is trying, but I feel your resistance. 7 of Wands with the 4 of Swords and the 5 of Wands. It feels really uncomfortable. 9 of Cups, the 3 of Cups. It's interesting because I feel like you have a lot to celebrate. But I don't know if you're just not letting yourself, or if someone is killing your joy. Like, maybe there's things that are happening, but there's also a lot of, like, for example, what it reminds me of is, like, if you're going to, like, a really fun party or something, you're going to go do something really fun, and then your boyfriend or your person texts you the entire time, fucking trying to ruin it type shit. Like, someone trying to interfere with your happiness, or trying to make your happiness stop, or something like that. With the 5 of Wands, I feel like there's a lot of people also trying to interfere in your space. Honestly, my love, it might be good to kind of take a chill week, or maybe like a chill weekend. If you're the type that wants to go out often, or maybe is trying to hang around a lot of friends right now, would not be a good time to be doing all that, because it does feel like there's a lot of people that are going to try to like push up on you, or maybe like see how far they can push your boundaries. It just feels very uncomfortable, and it feels like people using you, or trying to, it might be even be this person that keeps taking and taking from you. Remind yourself, if somebody genuinely cares about me, they're going to stop and ask themselves how I'm seeing this too. When you genuinely care about someone, you think about how much you're taking from them. Like, you think about how much time am I asking for? How much money am I asking for? How much, whatever it is that you're asking for, like, what? There's a limit, you know what I mean? And we're not allowed to take all of it. And someone that believes that they have that type of access to you, and that they don't even have to answer or do anything about, like, you know, like, pay attention to that. Like, pay attention to people that try to do that, that try to get away with having, just because you did it once in the past, or just because that was something that was happening in your relationship, and at some point you gave and you gave and you gave. There isn't anything wrong with stopping yourself and saying, you know what, I'm done. I'm done with the way that things are. I'm done with the way that things used to be. There isn't any, just because you stop and you notice it, it doesn't mean that you have to keep it going. I feel like some of you, there's like a little bit of like, I created this monster energy. No, the monster was already there. You were just trying to be kind to the monster. You were trying to love the monster into understanding, but the monster wasn't, it's not your fault that the monster didn't change. What we do want to take accountability for is the expectations that we were setting on a monster. Or like, whatever, you know what I mean? Like, even, I'm not trying to call this person a monster, but that's just the example. Like, I'm not going to get mad because a dog doesn't learn English. It's not in a dog's ability to learn English. We have to sometimes be able to look at somebody and say, hey, this is just not a part of who you are. This is just not someone that you could be. I hope that you could be, but you're not. And that's not, I feel like this person comes in with so many fake apologies. It's ridiculous. Tell me more about this Page of Cups, this Knight of Cups, I mean. And I feel like they're going to continue to do so. Like, they're going to keep trying to. This person has a lot of mommy issues. Knight of Cups with the Empress in reverse. I feel like this person wants someone that's like that. Wants someone that's just always very submissive to them. Tell me more about the Empress in reverse. Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Devil. Yeah, you're done. I also feel like it's not, remind yourself, it's not my job to take care of people. It's not my job to make sure that anyone is okay. Of course, we always want to do as much as we can, and we never want to neglect someone that is in need, right? If you're able to help them and do something for them, and it is right for it, because you want to, you have to know the difference between helping someone into their own self-destruction or helping someone into actually growing, because a lot of the times not helping someone is helping someone. A lot of the times not giving someone the answer and allowing them to get it for themselves, or allowing them to, you know, get that self or go into self-reflection and for it long enough to be able to see everything that they're doing wrong. I feel like that's a big part of it, you know. Okay, my loves, I love you guys so much. I have to go. I hope that this kind of helped and made sense. I know that it went really quick, but I hope it helped. Who it helped. If it did, let me know. I'm going to start reading the comments again, I promise. I'm sorry. I know that I've been a little absent. It's been so hard, and it's been like a crazy ass schedule, and my son's already finished. Like, it's the end of football season, but we're about to start wrestling and basketball season, so it's just gonna keep going, my loves. I am so sorry. I have so much on my plate, and I'm trying to find a way to add more, you know, like more readings. My personal readings in general have already doubled on me, and it's been hard to even finish like those and be able to keep up with those. And so trying to add more YouTube readings, it's been so intense. But I promise you that I'm not trying to neglect you. It's just we will be back, and we'll figure it out as soon as we can, my loves. I promise. As soon as I gotta figure it out, we will be back. I love you guys so much. Praise to the Most High for allowing me to be your messenger. Bye, my loves.